Oh, we could flip this right away. Oh, okay, this might be wrong, but I've always wanted to do this. Seems the best of three shuffler works better. It does seem to. Ooh, I've got my first traveling chocobo! And Traxos. Traxos is really good in this format, but I want to play my Burb. This is my first traveling chocobo of any kind, in paper or in, on Arena. Technically, I think Traxos is actually one of the better cards in this format, because there's so many legendaries, it just untaps every time. But I don't want to. Ooh! Oh, there's also a Burb. Adalbert and Kina and Realm Sketching. I'm taking Tifa. I'm gonna do the landfall thing. No, we're here to have fun, or as much fun as we can with Arena fucking us every single time, both ways. Until Sunday. It is Sunday, so hopefully it'll stop tomorrow. Ariana Wea. Okay, there's Chocomog. There's also Garnet. I think we could wheel one of the Chocomogs. And we could take Garnet, or the Windurst, or the Balam. I'm gonna take Garnet and see what we can do with, like, white-green Burbs. Burbfall. Yeah. It's so pretty. I want one. In paper. Okay, yeah, we got a Chocomog. Okay. Evil Reawakened is interesting. None of the rest of this is any good for me. Ooh, oh. Why is this all in the same... Couldn't you have split this over 2 packs? That is, fudge. I really like having the oh crap button in this format. It is so important, but we're gonna take the battle menu here. That's sending a bad signal. This is all sending a bad signal, like Fate, Colosseum, and Ultima. I even want this because we want the sagas to be able to play in red and more red landfall type things. I'm gonna take the battle menu. Tifa's limit break over protecting. Blitzball shot, risk, yeah, okay. Ooh, okay. Greens. They're not a Burb spell. They make a Burb, but they're not a Burb spell. So I can't play it from the top of my library. That's a landfall. Yay! I'm gonna treat this as a creature for now. We can make a 2/2 with it, so I'm gonna keep it in there. We've got some highlights. Yeah, we can tell you all about it in a minute. There's good stuffs. Yep, the Chocomog wheeled. It is a Burb spell, so yay. And it's a saga for Mike Garnet. So the ideal, like, obviously 2-drop Garnet into Chocomog is a really good sequence. Let's see if it ever happens. I think this person's disconnected and messing with the draft. So, oh, well, we'll get 1 pack in the meantime. And I can show you some stuffs. We also have some giveaways, obviously. Physical giveaways from Vegas. I don't think I want a Cactuar. But I do like Eris Rescue Mission on the 3/1/1s if we have a lot of Chocomogs. You know you're not supposed to be doing that. He looks up at me and meeps, and I'm like, I don't like this card. I also don't like this card. Uncommon for Volt Progress thingy. Oh, it's Baby Chocobo! There's also Farseek, Suplex, Gardener. Obviously, we can't do this. Baby Chocobo! Now I need my fat Chocobos! Gimme. My first son. This is only my second son. My first son is Fat Chocobo. I love them both equally. No, not really. I like the Fat Chocobo more. Don't tell Saz Chocobo. I don't play favorites with my sons. Oh, well, okay, fine. Sorry. I really want this side quest, but this card is a house and a half. So we're taking that. There's also another nice legendary for the Sarah. Alright, we can take the Gubu Gardener here. Don't think I want anything else in this pack, so that's fine. I hope we still... The Overkill, the Shufflers can still mess with us. Like, we've drafted some really cool decks. Like, that last deck was pretty good. It was not a one-win deck. Unfortunately, that's what we're doing here. All right. We don't have a lot of artifacts, but this is a legendary creature, so I am considering it here. The other option would be splash the Cloud of Darkness or run the staff. Neither of which is super exciting. I mean, I do like the Cloud. The Cloud would be more exciting than the staff. We could take this in case we get artifacts, but this is a better... Yeah. We already have Precious to splash for the Cloud. It's also a legendary creature. I'm going to take this one. I think this is the right pick here. Okay, so we've got Lionheart, we've got Grand Pulse. I think I want the Lionheart. We don't have a lot of removal yet. Ooh, Garuda's removal. That's another Chocomog! Damn it! And this, we do produce a few tokens. Not many. Dion and Rescue Mission and Battle Menu and Giselle Greens and the Monk's Fist. This would be a good card. I think we need this Garuda, though. Especially since we have Garnet. Ooh, Grahatia and another Garnet. And a Nature's Claim. God damn it. Alright, well, I think I'm taking this. Getting a Garnet early is really good, and it's another, nah. The draw effect off that is too good. Alright, we take Weapons Vendor. What is this? No. Okay. Giselle Greens. Chocomog. Random ass card. Hey, Phantom! Well, we started off poorly. I'm hoping this is better. I've got my Birbs, except my fat Chocobo baby is, not showing up, sadly. Wonder if I should have taken the other... No, I think it's still Grahatia over the second Garnet. It's nice to get Garnet into Choco, but okay, we got enough potential artifacts for Ash, maybe. She also draws removal pretty well. Moogle. Oh. Okay, so it's another Kina or a White Auracite. We're going to take the White Auracite. Grahatia is fun, but we're not doing Wind Crystal. We don't really gain that much life. It's just Garnet, I think. So, and Battle Menu, potentially. But we need this removal. Speaking of gaining life! It's another... I think I'm just taking the Auracite, but it's another legendary creature on 3. No, I'm just taking Auracite. It makes the Ash better already anyway. Okay, I'm gonna take the land here over Blitzball Shot, and these 3, they're pretty good. No, I need the land. Ooh, Reach. Okay, I could also take Gone. I think we take Reach because of all the landfall synergies we have here. Gone helps me splash the Cloud of Darkness, but I may not be doing that anymore because we got 2 white Auracites at double white. And our other stuff is all early green. Although, is our deck really ramping to too much? It's not really ramping to too much. I mean, we got the Dion activation at 6. But that's not too much. Hi. You're very cute. You're very cute. World map, Gongaga Reactor, Town, Grand Pulse Ochu. Just gonna take the Mythic and run over second Lionheart. Am I? Whatever. Crossroads Village here over Return and Greens number 3. Return is pretty good here. We actually go quite wide in theory. Well, no. Actually, not that wide. No, I'm going to take Crossroads Village, fine. Ooh, Suplex and Cane as just like randoms. I'm going to take the rare for Vault Progress. Excuse me, cat. Town Greeter, Tifa's Limit Break number 2. I don't have any recursions, so the Town Greeter isn't that great. But I do have 2 Giselle Greens that I can flashback from the graveyard. I think I take a second Tifa's Limit Break. I don't think I have a lot of combat tricks, so... Gigantode. I don't think I'm running anything else on 4. There is a chance I play the Gigantode, though, so... Or Gigantode. Ooh! Queen came back! Woohoo! Oh, Blitzball as well. Interesting. No, but I'm gonna take this. It's another... Okay, yeah! Alright. Alright. Okay, we have a deck. Is it a good deck? We have a deck. It can do things. It can. What it needed was fat chocobos. My first son did not show up, and I'm very sad about it. Hi. Look, you're very adorable. And I love you very much. But you're also super distracting. Just feed the tiny chocobo until it gets fat. Easy. Yes, I know. But it doesn't come in and make another tiny chocobo and go as wide as I'd like. I need wide. Haha, chocobo. Okay. All right, so the ash did end up getting very good because of the 2 white auricites. So that's nice. I don't want to cut shit. I might actually cut the cloud here. I don't think we need to mess up the mana for that. But we do have a Precious Wanderings anyway in a Crossroads Village, so it's possible I still run it. I just have to think. I don't think we're going to run 3 Chocomogs, but maybe. Probably no Moogle, although we're really weak to flyers. We definitely cut 1 Blitzball shot in the Monk's Fist, almost certainly. We don't mill much now anyway, because I didn't take the little Duder guy. So I'm not going to have that many permanents in the graveyard. It's probably not worth it. So yeah, so we're building a deck here of Final Fantasy cards. We've got our baby Chocobo. We actually have a traveling Chocobo. We're bidding this. We're doing Birbs. We've got some greens. What we didn't get is a fat Chocobo, and I'm really sad about that because it's my baby. Here, so we've got 45. So we got 4 or 5 cuts to make. I think I could actually... all right, so we've got this. Trolls are so 90s, yeah. I'm not sure how to mod from Restream, to turn somebody into a mod from Restream. I wonder if I can try. Yeah, the lower entry fee is nice, definitely, for quick draft, and it also is untimed. We have Kina Chu Gourmet, we have Chocobo, we have Serapharin, so we want to maximize the number of legendaries we have, which we did get quite a few of. We do need to cut about 4 or 5 cards. I might cut 1 land. I think we could, because we have a lot of 4-drops, but we kind of max out that. That's not really what this stream is about. We're about supporting things, not debating them, and playing Magic. So we're going to cut Reach the Horizon. I might cut 1 of these Lion Hearts. It is good with Ash, and it's good direct damage to finish them off if we can't get through with all these things. We don't have anything really big except for the Dion once it flips and makes everything else bigger. I think we can cut 1 Chocomog. So remember, these are creatures as well, and technically these, if we need them to be, even this. So these are really our only spells, non-creature spells. So I think we can cut a Chocomog. You haven't played MTG in years? Well, welcome back. So we've got... Garuda is also interaction. So we have... We have tough cuts here. This is a good deck. It's just not great. So everything's kind of on a level that makes it difficult to cut down. All right, so we've got Battle Menu, GSL Greens, 2 of them. We might... I mean, this is, I think, a way we can steal some games. The Trample is really nice off this. Nothing else of ours has natively Trample but the Lockhart. The Lockhart, by the way, was one of the reasons to still run the Reach for the Horizon, which puts 2 lands into play, and then can double her power twice. So it is a consideration, but I don't think we actually run it. 2 or 3 cuts. I probably will do 2. So the removal that we have is here. And then we have Combat Tricks and the Lion Hearts and the Primal Garuda. I think I'm going to cut the Blitzball shot. I like the Trample, but I think I'm probably supposed to cut that. And then Rescue Mission can tap 3 things down. Or put 3 1/1s into play for the Chocomogs, which is nice. But this is still tough. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have plenty of creatures. But many of them will go away because we have no way. These will go away. You have to remember that the sagas do go away after a few turns. So we have to be a little careful about that. I want to cut 1 more card and a land, I think. It might just be the second Lionheart, even though that does make the Ash a little worse. Actually, we can probably... I like this. I'll probably cut this, actually. That's not bad to cut. Then I can either run 41 or I can run 40-16. 41-17 or 40-16. And I think I can run, given my land base, I think I can actually run 9 and 9 and then be okay here. So let's run 9 and 9. Let's run 41-16 because we have the Crossroads, the Windhurst. We should be, I mean, I can't, yeah, no, we want the Crossroads because we have double white on the 4 and we do want early green, so we want to be able to do that. Sure. All right. So Windhurst into Garnet. Hopefully we get Chocomog next. Unless Garnet dies, in which case Chocomog would not actually be a very good draw, but at least it would be a 3-drop. So we have 3 of our 4 drops. We only have a few, actually we have quite a few remaining. We have actually 5 4-drops remaining. Maybe that's what I no, but I have no 6-drops. So I think we should, yeah, we just have a lot of our top end here. All right. Ifrit. Are we taking 3? No. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really nice one. Let's play out the plane so we can guarantee that here. Ash and no attacks. So next turn, it'll be interesting whether they still have a 2 toughness thing on the board that we can get with Lionheart, or we can run the Primal Garuda out if the Garnet is still on board. Attacking with this for 3 is not awful, but let's see what they do. We do have 2 out of our 3 best, 2 of our 4 best artifacts and only artifacts. So Ash doesn't have a lot to hit. That's okay though. I think we are still doing all right. Killed Gaius. Gaius down. I see no reason to block this. Oh, we could flip this right away. Oh, okay, this might be wrong, but I've always wanted to do this. Tee-hee-hee-hee-hee. That was fun. Do I want to offer the trade on either one of them? I think I do, actually. It's 2 creatures. Yeah, I didn't think we were going to hit off Ash, but there we are. Yeah, that's fine. This one could sacrifice this for value. We're okay with that. Oh, Orange Slice, you're really sweet. All right, fair. All right, so I have options. Ooh. This one's gonna die, so we just Lionheart this, I think. If I can draw another land, we can double spell these 2, which is super sweet. Ooh. Let's hit a land. Yee. Sorry. Such an idiot. All right. Okay, let's go Bahamut's dominant. Chocobo! Burb! Burb! Yeah, I love Birbs. Sorry. Oh, this is my first traveling chocobo. Come on, like we gotta celebrate. I'm so excited. I really want this in paper. When it comes down a little bit more, maybe I will save up for it. Okay, they're gonna -6/6. What are they gonna do here? Burb! Sorry. Chirp, motherfucker! Yeah. Oh, they're gonna suplex my chocobo. How could you do that? I just like a big hug. Big hug to the chocobo. Apparently. Chicken nuggets! Okay, sorry. I coughed rares at them and I kind of feel bad. That was a little bit rough, Fropey. I'm sorry. They have a good deck. They have great cards. It was my turn. That was so beautiful. Magic before bio, yeah. All right, so we can name green for the Crossroads Villages. Play greens on 2. Hope to hit a 3-drop. That is a 3-drop. This may be countered. I think we're okay with that because we have a bunch of 4-drops that I really don't want countered. Alright, they may be able to bounce or kill this. We're still going to attack if we're given the opportunity. Okay. If they play a 4-mana spell like this and draw a card, then, you know, just sit back on this. We can White Aura Sight it. Oh, okay. We're gonna get more value, I guess. So here I think we do Lionheart. Sorry, White Aura Sight the Shantoto. That's interesting. They have 2... Yeah, they have a Thunder Magic. Okay. So they had it last turn, I think, because it paused at that time, but oh well. Alright, so we're gonna lose the Chocomog the next turn. Not this one coming, but the next one. Alright. They're gonna attack here, yeah, and we're gonna be able to Primal Garuda that, if we want. Okay, so next turn, this is only going to pump this one anyway. So I think we just let this trade happen. Okay, so I have an interesting choice here. So this is just going to attack for 3. So I would need 8 mana to triple it, and that would still be 9, so it's not good enough. So I can block here and just kill that, which I don't think is awful. But getting in for 5 next turn and then playing these as 1/1s is not awful either. I think I'm going to put them off mana next turn. Could use this to tap. I think going wide is good, given that we have one more Chocomog in the deck. But this means that if they play like this, they don't get the 6th mana for that and another treasure and so on. All right. Okay. I could have not attacked for this, but the 1 damage was important there. The Lionheart is 2 damage. They have to put out 2 creatures this turn in order not to die. Alright, I don't think... Okay, wait. They have 10 cards. If they have... There's 1 counterspell that would work here. Okay. There's the 1 counterspell, the uncommon counterspell would work there, the 2 and a blue. Because they had 10 mana, 10 cards in the graveyard, so I could not pay enough. All right. Not our best hand. Not our worst. Getting better. Hmm. I don't like aura sighting any of this. But it does mean that I have Grahatia mana next turn, which is very important. Getting rid of this means that I get to stop that train of value. Getting rid of Zach Fair is pretty good too. Getting rid of the two little hero here means I get to do this, but then they could still block with that. That's a really tough decision. I think this one would have been a good one too. And I think there was also something to be said for taking the little 1/1. Because they might block with this, and that's a fine trade for us. And then they don't get anything back if they kill the aura site. You had it happen to you? Oh, geez. I mean, I suppose that's one way to game the system. Aw. Would have loved to keep that on the board. Apart from the sack and do -6, I think that was one of the only things that takes care of it. I think that's worth it. Well. Time to start greening. They have all cards in hand, so notably that's a thing. Are they going to Auracite? My Auracite is the question. Oh, my little chocobo! How dare you! Alright, nothing's tapped. But I could get flying, which is interesting. I think we just do this. I don't join a school because it would kill me not to give each individual student the attention they deserve. Teachers are heroes. They are underpaid, overworked, and their classes are overpacked. It's just crazy. I don't really want to play this out because if they have next like Marlboro, I want to have something to discard that isn't good. So I can just attack with these two. I can tap down like this, but I don't... I think this is the best I've got. Aerith. Okay. So what happens... This is a 4/4. What happens if I attack all? Remove the counter. They block with a Gaelic Cat. Yeah, I could have prevented this particular block by attacking with the 3 as well. The 1 as well, rather. I hope I'm still okay. Like, I could have attacked with the 1, but then they block that with the Aerith, and then they gain the 2 anyway, and I don't think they die. So I think that's... I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. I don't think attacking with the 1 was right. Oh, nice. That was beautiful. Nice draw. It was still... I think we were still in a good position. But drawing another land would have put us a little bit behind, I think. We could have traded for both of those and got a couple damage in, but not lethal. We didn't draw a land, I know. It's crazy. So what do you mean tap first and then Saga would have removed something? I don't get to tap anything first. Right? Like, oh, wait, I think I know what you're talking about. Oh, yeah, Gremloblin. So I forgot that I hadn't decided whether I wanted to play like the 3/1 ones or the tap yet. You are absolutely correct. So if I had gone for the Aerith's rescue mission first, and then the Garuda, that would have been good. I didn't. I wasn't sure whether that was what I was going to play, so that was on me for not realizing, like, not figuring out what I was going to do prior to the actual line. You're such a baby. Woof. Ooh, Abzan. He's literally resting his entire weight on the arm that is holding the mouse. So that's fun. Can I attack? Excuse me. I can't see. Just goes. Yeah. So they may have Ultima here. And that would really suck. Oh my god, yes! For once they don't have it! They don't have it! When would ordering landfalls make a difference? Oh, always. I mean, you have to consider your tap lands and your other stuff as well. Definitely. How many defeats do I have? In this draft, I don't think we have any yet, but I could be wrong. All right, this is tempting to keep, even because we have the Chocobo, but we don't have a white source for the Garnet. Like, because if I can draw a white source, this hand is the nuts. Because if I get Forest, Chocobo, white source, Chocobo gets bigger, play Garnet, and then if I then play Chocomog after the Garnet, this should be so amazing. How Blightwitter, how fun. This is very iffy. This is very iffy. It's so close. We can risk it for the biscuit. I think I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'm sorry, chat. I acknowledge that if this goes wrong, it's on me. Chase the magical Christmas draw, exactly. Chocobo into Garnet into Choco Imog is so sick. Alright, unfortunately we didn't quite get there. Okay, well that's just unlucky. Go, little Chocobo, go! Alright, so unfortunately we haven't drawn, in like 3 or 4 draws, haven't drawn a white source. Our deck is 42% lands. 9 of those are white. So, we'll see how that goes. Alright, there's a white source. We are going to... Lionheart... the Black Mage's Rod thing? And hope they don't have the 2 damage spell. Okay. Now I have a choice. I think it's Garnet and Equip for 2. Then they really want to take care of the Garnet, but we also have the Chocobo as a threat. So I think they have the -6/-6. They're gonna sack one of these. Oh, Deadly Dispute. Okay, that's fine. Alright. I gain some life here. I think that's a big difference, and I draw a card, so this is fine so far. Gilgamesh is less fine, but we do have an Auracite if we can draw a white source. Okay. Fuck! Oh, no. Me and my commons and uncommons over here, and they're just like Arden and Gilgamesh and things. If I just drew a white source here, we might have a shot. But I did not. If I just drew it on a white source. Unfortunately, I can't beat Arden without that. That sucks. We navigated the game pretty well, but there's not much playing around Arden or Sin or the Knights of the Round that we keep getting hit with. And Sir Conrad? I can't survive this. Who passed all those cards? I don't know. We were almost there. We were almost there. Unfortunately, like, we could deal with the Gilgamesh, but I couldn't deal with Arden getting back Gilgamesh. Roast Beef, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support of the stream. We just needed one more white source for the Auracite on the Arden. They would have already gotten Gilgamesh back, which would suck, and I don't know that we could beat it, but we didn't have a chance once we didn't draw the second white source. So yeah, now we are 4-1. Alright. Here we go. Alright, we played Garnet first. Then we play Kina. Actually, that's interesting. We'll see what they do first. I'm actually thinking about playing Sarah, because then I could play both of these next turn. If they block, though, I might Tifa's Limit Break. If I didn't draw the Sarah this turn, I was going to play the Kina, because then the next turn I can make... If I draw a fourth land, I can play this and get a 2/2 and a frog. Oh, this is going well. Oh, Lazy Turtle, enter exclamation point ticket to be entered to win. Wait, what? Have they played a land yet this turn? Fuck it, I'm taking one. Oh, it's only the first one? Oops. Alright, fine. I wanted to get the value off of putting a 2/2 into play with this, but I should have just played this, I think. Because, but I can play this a 2/2 at instant speed if I want. It's not that bad. But I wanted to get the value off the 2/2 coming into play with the frog. But it's only the first legendary. Sorry, I thought it was all legendaries. My bad. First time playing with this flipped card. And this card at all. Magic Hippie, thank you so much for the subscription. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for your support of the stream. You're amazing. And Joe Kilcar, hello. And Cyborg Reasol and Rainbow Bacon. Rainbow Bacon, that's a great name. Ooh, that's a problem. But if, does this destroy an artifact? No. If I draw a land, we can white Auracite it. Did not draw a land. Okay. Oh, no worries. Thanks. It's nice to see you. Okay, so let's go next combat and attack with both of these. And watch them concede. Okay. Okay. I mean, if they'd crewed the Lunar Whale to block the 4/4, we would have Tifa's limit breaked to +2/+2 to kill it. Hello. Adelbert! Go, Bert! Sorry. What? Alright, we need some more land for a little bit. And then we need more things to do. Nice. Alright, they might shift the White Mage's staff and attack that way. We've got the Primal Garuda if they attack with a Steiner. I don't think it has Vigilance. I do not mind blocking that. Why didn't they attack with... Okay, well... Okay, interesting. Ooh, Chocobo! I think I'm supposed to Lionheart the Steiner. Or the Torgal. Torgal is pretty brutal. I'm gonna do the Torgal. Gonna take some damage and they're gonna gain some life, but at least they don't get to ramp and put counters on humans. Alright, Garuda time. Pull a staff back, replay. Okay. I was tempted to do Chocobo there, but, and see if we hit a land. But I think the Tia is better at this point. Yeah, fair. They have a good set of attacks this turn. But I think I want the Farron down. And I think I'm gonna take the 6. At least. Aww. They like, that's totally not a flavor when they Chocobo kicked my Chocobo. Like, what the fuck? Alright, we have to hope they don't have removal for Dion. They've already had 2 pieces of premium here. Well, not premium, but good removal. I wouldn't really... This is a good card, it's just so conditional. This one's better. Fuck. Really? That just sucks. We don't have any recursion for that. It is one of our best cards. I think it is our best card, but, alright. I was 1 away from being able to flip it as well. I could have held it, but... And just played the 1/1s. I don't know. I think it was right to do. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I need an Auracite. That is not an Auracite. Are we dead? Hmm. This sucks. Oh well. Alright. So they can just give all their things flying and lifelink. No Aura Sight. No GG. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Even if I put this on here. Yeah. All right. Well, the difference was they had the removal and then they also had the wind crystal. And we just draw lands. Okay. All right. Moving along. Fuck. Okay. So I could have held the dude, but then they would have held the removal, and when I went to pump it, to flip it for with the 6, the Dion, they would have had the removal then too. So unfortunately, it was just double slash, and then they weren't getting through without that wind crystal. So we unfortunately died to that rare more than the removal, because I think we had some. We had definitely some time if they didn't have that. Oh well. Okay. Baby Chocobo, let's go. Do I want to play it out right now? Yeah, I think I do. Because I want to play the greens next turn. So I can block with Magitech and get back stuff. I'm still going to attack here. And get more Magitech. Have them use it. Because I'd want to block that anyway. I need to just slow them down a little bit before I can get to, like, the Tia. Okay, I also need to stop drawing lands. One of the things we're learning is no Aura Sight, no GG. That's pretty apparent. Unless we get the silly starts with the, like, Sarah and the other legends. Moogle! Stop. Not helpful. They've got removal for Tia by now, which is the sad part. Oh well. I figure if they can kill it, I at least draw a card off the Tia. Oh yeah, Tifa works really well with equipment and pump. We have 2 Lion Hearts for her, but we haven't found one yet. We've got the Choco Mogs to at least make her 1 more toughness. 1 more power, rather. Oh, Lord almighty. That rare. Okay, well, we'll get to draw a card. Okay. That was a lot of crunches. Okay. That bird was blocked. Dem blockers. Ugh, that's a bad draw for them because they wanted to fetch that up. All right, Dion, do your thing. Actually, I don't think we care about trading for the Moogle. No attacks. Oh, they have more. Okay. Nope. Okay. That mine. It's salami. It's mine. Mwah. All right. How many lands could someone drop on a turn? If they milled a ton of lands into the graveyard, then did like wild wilderness reclamation or whatever it is, a lot. So we're afraid of an Ultima. All right, they're at 16. I think they're dead this turn. Oh, shit. Okay. Gross. Whew. All right, can we get the trophy? All these infantry decks. Blue. I was considering doing this out and then doing Chucklemog, but the Weapons Vendor's a better play now. So they have a flash artifact? Yeah, no blocks, you got it. Oh, it's the White Orosite War. I mean, I can pay and do the 3 damage there. I think we just want the Chocobo on the board, though. I have an option. I can play this as 1/1s and then just go super wide next turn with the Tifa's Limit Break. Or I can attack this turn. I think we're gonna hope for no Ultima. This is interesting. Emptying the board is pretty good. So Zach gets sacked to either save the Revern or the infantry, I think. Now I can plus 0+4 something. But I think we just let this go. I mean, keeping the weapons vendor around is pretty nice. But I think we just let this go. Fudge. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can't do this, right? Why are they showing me that I can? It's weird. Okay. Okay. We do get the trophy. Yay. Woohoo! Victory! Burb trophy! That's the best kind of trophy. You heard it here first. Burb trophy, best trophy.